Hi everyone. I was trying to go live and for some reason Facebook's not letting me. So I figured I would just do a video and then I'll post that onto my Facebook. Hopefully that works. Um, Already today I had washed my face. I put on my day cream. I already put on my primer because I like to let it sit for 5 minutes so it really gets in there. Look, I did color my hair today. You can see the top of my head is like a little bit of purple in there. But I am going to use my BB cream, and I'm going to add a little bit of, I'll show you, a little bit of my concealer in there. Because, if you can see over here, I got some purple dots from my hair color. So I'm going to put a little bit of my shade of concealer, which is Taffeta, or not, sorry, is Velour. I use Velour. I'm going to put a little bit of that all right in there. So it looks just like that. It looks like there's a lot on there, but really there's not. And you just like put a little bit, dab. And this will just give it a little extra coverage if you add in the concealer. You can also add in like our luminizers, our highlights and stuff like that into the BB cream, which I've done a few times. I love our BB cream. I like all of our foundations, but I'm telling you, like I think I say this like almost all the time. I love the BB cream because it's a tinted moisturizer, and with the skincare, I don't need as much coverage anymore. So it works absolutely amazing. And your skin feels so good afterwards. I mean, it does with all of our foundations, but you know, I really do love the the BB cream. Okay, see, I got all that on there. So you just gave it a little bit of extra coverage, more than I normally would get, because this is like a light to medium coverage. So that just made it a little bit. So you can see I got rid of those purple dots over there. Gone. Yeah, for my dye job I did today. Let me put this over here. Okay, sorry. Now I am going to use a concealer, but it's going to be 2 shades lighter. It's going to be Scarlet underneath my eyes, and that's just to make them more bright. And it'll give you kind of like a glow to get rid of, like, you know, like say I can have a little bit of circles under my eyes. So I'm going to put, I just kind of go in, whoops, I might be running out soon. I kind of go in a V shape. They're not coming out. Tell ya. Oh, it's up here, that's why. I've had this forever too. So I kind of just go like that, make it under my eyes. And it's not thick either. It's really not at all. That's another reason I like it. See, I kind of just did that. Let me do something with my hair so it's not all up in my face, sorry. Just pull this back. Do something with my hair. Nah, that looks fine. And then I just grab one of my little sponges with the setting spray, and I just spray it. And then I dab. Underneath my eye. I mean, you can use this as a highlight, like down your nose, on your forehead, anywhere you want. I like to use the luminizer. It's like one of my favorites. But I also have used Optimistic, which is one of our eyeshadows. I actually use that pretty often. I might do that today. It's like my favorite highlight color. I'm kind of just pressing in. Now after I do that, I am going to grab our setting powder. Let me see where if I have a different brush. Let me see. Brushes everywhere. This is our powder concealer brush, which is my favorite. I'm just going to, I use the little end. Just gonna dab a little bit in there and put that underneath my eyes. This will just set it, and then it will actually, I'm gonna brush I can't talk. I'm going to brush most of it away. That was hard to come out. I don't know why I couldn't see that right. Huh. Oh, my nose is itchy. And see how that kind of just highlights under your eyes? Now I am going to wipe it away. You can see that there's really, you can't really tell anything's there, but I am going to wipe that away at the end. Okay. Now okay. I used the Beachfront bronzer, and this is just to give me a little bit of color and to contour a little bit. So I'm going to go like right underneath my cheek right here, my cheekbones. And I always go down the sides of my nose. And on my forehead. Can you see how it goes? It all gets blended, so it won't look as thick as it, or as dark, I'm sorry, not as thick, as dark as it might look right now. So see, I kind of look a little crazy right now. It'll change, maybe, we'll see. Then I grab my blush. It isn't, I have it in Spirited. I knocked the lid off, but this is Younique's blush. And I'm gonna go on the apples of my cheeks. Just to give me a little bit of color. I just want to smile and do it that way. And then, don't worry, this all gets blended, so it'll be fine. Now, like the luminizer, what I was talking about, I use this as a highlight. I love it. Oh, I was going to use the powder today. Or, I mean, the eyeshadow. Our stuff is so interchangeable. I just love it. I have it in front of me here. Oops. I have this touch light over here that if I hit it, it just turns on bright. Here it is. It's Optimistic, and you can definitely tell I use it a lot. But I am going to get my fan brush, and I am just going to dip it in there a little bit, and I'm going to go right under my eyes. And it'll just give you a little shine. You see how that highlights it so well? I always set right under my eyes, down my nose. It's a little hard to do it this way, I guess, but on my chin. Then on my forehead. See how it gives it just a tiny bit of shine. Just like that. So I might look crazy right now because it's not going to stay like that. But I am going to grab, I pretty much put everything on my face that I wanted to. Let's see, it's a little, it looks really shiny. I think it's the lighting. But, what the heck did I just do to this? Oh. My SPF powder right here. Just shake it, and then I'm going to blend this all in. And this also sets your makeup, so you can set it and forget it. Just like the setting powder I use under my eyes. This is also setting powder, but this has the SPF in it. The other one doesn't. So see how that, I still got that shine right there. You can see my blush, my contour, but it's not as bright. You know what I mean? Like it's not, like boom, there it is. So it's pretty much all I do with my face. And then I'm gonna fix my eyebrows. I use our eyebrow pencil in dark, and I'm just going to comb them out a little bit because they're a mess. Actually, let me grab my mirror so I can see. Okay, and then pretty much, I don't have to do too much with my eyebrows. I kind of just follow the outline and fill in like the areas that are missing a little bit. So if you can see, I just kind of go in there and then follow the natural line of my eyebrows. See? And then I will brush out to make it not as dark. And this is waterproof, smudge proof, everything like that. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay, now I'm just brushing it to make it more natural. See? That one looks... I say I can't tell because the lighting in my room is a little off right now. But they, in the mirror here, they look the same. But there, and then I look in the camera, in the phone, it looks different to me. But they're not. Doesn't matter. They don't have to be. They're not twins. They're cousins. Here we go. For eyeshadow, I don't know what I should do. I have red, yellow, green. I'm gonna do something neutral. I'm not gonna go crazy. Let me see which one. I have palettes here. Sorry. Actually, I've never really done this before. Let me try this. I'm going to use Romantic, which is a silver color right here on my lids. And then this is Perplexed, which is like a dark, like I want to say like a slate gray, kind of like in the crease of my eye. I always say I'm going to go natural, and then I end up going like dark, but I'm gonna try not to do that. I'm gonna start with Perplexed, which is the darker color, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. I've actually really, I don't think I've ever even used this color too much. And see, it will look really dark, but you know, it's going to get blended. Okay, the other eye. It's so weird talking to myself, but I was like, I wanted to go live, and for some reason, I don't know what it was, but every time I hit the live button, it shut me off. So I was like, I'm not gonna do the whole video. and none of it show up. So I was like, this is the next best thing I could do. Okay, see, that looks really, really dark, but it's gonna get blended. So that's for the outer crease. I'm gonna go with my brush here. Let's see if I have the other. This brush will work. Okay, now this one I'm gonna go in with a lighter color, Romantic, and I'm going to put that on my lid. Get a little closer. See, I do hold my eyelid out. It's just because it's easier for me. This is a really pretty color. This is all in palette too. And you can go as dark or as light as you want. Oh, and for anybody that has purchased from me, I'm still waiting on your orders to get in. I don't know, they should be here today, so I will be mailing them out as soon as I get them. And I guess I wasn't aware, or I forgot, or I didn't see it, but the Y-Cash, you actually have it until the end of the month. They changed it last week. So if you have Y-Cash, if you've ever bought from me, like under your own account, you can have anywhere between $5 and $15 on there. And I thought it was supposed to end yesterday, but they gave it till the end of the month. So that's awesome. I'm just going to use my blending brush and I'm going to blend this a little bit, make it a little bit lighter. Julian, please stay out. Thank you. Huh? A video, so you can go live. Yeah.
Can I get something to eat real quick?
Go ahead.
Unlock your door again.
Oh my gosh, he unlocks my door with a penny. My door is locked and he opens it with a, he gets a penny and he just like breaks open my door. Whatever, it's like whatever. That looks really, really dark. It's not going to be, promise. I feel like it looks darker like whenever I'm doing a live or anything like that, than it does like in my mirror. So just do that. And where did I put my brush? Okay, here we go. Where did I, oh, here we go. And here I just go up the sides to make it a little cleaner looking. Just like that. I've never used really gray or any of those colors on my eyes, so I kind of liking it. I kind of like it. So that's that on my eyes. And I'm going to use, excuse me, where did I put the Optimistic? The Optimistic that I used for like a highlight and all that, I'm going to use underneath my eyebrows. Pick up on my brush. Here we go. This will work. No, that won't work. Why do I look? I have so many brushes everywhere. I'm gonna have to find a new way to set this up over here because I keep bouncing the phone around. Just gonna put a little bit underneath my eyebrows. See how that just highlights? This is like my favorite color for everything. And I also put this right here in the corner of my eyes, and putting a lighter color there always makes your eyes pop. So just like that. And see how it highlights? I love this color. And I've had this pretty much since I started April 2018, and it's like there's a lot in here. It's like not even close to being gone, and I use it pretty much every day. If not, I mean, I probably do use it every day. Okay, so with that, I am going to use our Dip and Draw. I have it in Perfect. It's black. And I'm going to attempt to do a wing. Sometimes it works out perfectly for me, sometimes not so much. So let me get a little closer so I can look in my mirror over here. I've stuck everywhere. There goes my light turning on. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it really close to my eyelashes. Okay, I just did it regular, and then I'm gonna make the wing. Ow, my butt hurts. And you don't really wanna hold your eye up like this, but I do because it makes it easier for me. But you wanna kind of point it up to where your eyebrows, like the tail of your eyebrow, and then come back in. I don't know if you're able to see that. See, it's not perfect by any means, but it can always be fixed. And it's so simple to use with this too, because it's completely straight. The only problem I have is if I drink too much coffee in the morning, can't put it on right because my hands are too shaky. Sorry, I can't try to look over here. Okay, so I just did it regular. Does it look, oops, it's stinking light. That, and then I'm gonna go for the wing. Okay, now, oops, put that in there. So you wanna go kind of like upwards. Towards your eyebrow, like kind of like, see how I did that? And then you wanna come back in, which, oops. See how you kind of do it like, oh, it looks like really shiny, but so see how it comes like that. That one's a little thicker, which I can fix. I actually only need to use a little bit of concealer to fix that. See, like, you don't have to be a makeup artist to do what I do. Like, seriously, like, not at all. I mess up all the time, but that's okay. It's completely fine. I'm just dipping a little bit in there, and going underneath my wing. There you go. See? Now they're even. So, I love our pencils too, which our pencils, like our lip liners and our eyeliners, you can use it for your lips, your eyes. You can, they're interchangeable, but they are waterproof and smudge proof. And once again, I have it in Perfect black, which I put under in my waterline right here. I have different colors. I have blue. Actually, I should have used the gray. I have gray. But I might always stick to like the same colors. I need to change it up a little bit. And even if your eyes water, like if you're crying or something like that, this does not come off. It really doesn't at all. Now my favorite, the 4D. I'm going to put the 4D on. It's my absolute favorite. So you just swirl it out of here. Wipe off the excess on the top. And I'm going to, like, you kind of want to zigzag and twirl. It could be a little hard sometimes. Where did I put my markers? To do the twirling method with it, but it goes on super easy. I pretty much just put it on like regular mascara. I was just thinking, Julian came in here and asked me if he can eat. Like, why would I say no? Like, yeah, you can eat. I think he just knew I was live, and he always likes to peek in. He was wants to do a live with me, which he's done it a couple times, like with mask. So maybe I'll let him do that later. There we go. That's one coat of the 4D. Love it. Oh, I've been having this pain right here. It's driving me crazy. I don't know what it is. My jaw cracks sometimes, and most likely that's what it is. It drives me absolutely insane. It could be like the way I slept. But it's like not where my temple is. It's like right below my temple. It's like a throbbing pain. I don't seem to get clumps or anything at all with the 4D, but I've also seen people that they don't even get the clump. They don't get clumps or anything because it's clump free. But you can also use like the comb for your eyelashes if you want. I don't use it, but if you feel like you need to, that's a perfect thing to use. Because like I said, I always like to fan mine out at the ends. So instead of like using the brush how I am on the side, I could probably use just do it regular and then use the comb and do it that way. I'm just gonna go under my eyes. And my eyelashes are really long on the bottom, so I don't put too much on because I don't want to look like little spiders. And that's from using the lash serum. Lash serum is amazing. I use it in the morning and at night. So that's with one coat of the 4D. Oh, what is that? See, that's actually my eyelash. It's not stuck together, but they are super long. But yeah, it's one coat of the 4D. That's all I'm going to put on today. Lip-wise, I don't know. I really actually like this gray and silver. Not gonna lie. I usually do like pinks, purples, stuff like that, but I really like the gray. The gray looks really good. And that's in palette too. You can also like pick your own colors. So you can get like a palette, you can get one, you can get a quad palette. You can get all kinds of palettes and pick out your own colors. But I'm really liking that gray. I don't know what I should do with my lips. I don't want to... could do red. I don't want to go too crazy, but I could. Oops. Sorry about that. I don't know if I lost you for a second. Let me see if I have... Where's my... Actually, I will use red. I don't know where I put my red. I don't know where I put my red lip liner. That's okay. This is Stubborn. I'll always remember that name. The red. I'm going to use that on my lips. I kind of line my lips with it. Oh, and I don't know if you've seen, but on my website, I have half my lip done. On my website, we have a beauty guide to where you can try on any makeup you want before you actually buy it. So you can see what you look like with red lipstick on, you know, and anything like that. You can find your own foundation shade, any of that. It's all on there. You try it on, you see what matches you better, or I can always match you, you know. I would just need a selfie and like natural lighting, so that always works too. But it doesn't look bad red, but yeah, the beauty guide is absolutely amazing. You just go on there and you can try on the Epic mascara, the 4D mascara, eyeshadows. It'll tell you exactly what to do on there. It's really nice. It's fun to try out different colors and stuff like that. But if you have any questions, please let me know. Sorry I had to do my video this way. I don't know what went on with live. But thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.